Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast. Today is Friday, May 20th, 2016. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Prime Minister the Honourable Dr. Timothy Harris and his delegation, comprising Premier of Nevis, the Honourable Vance Amory and Mrs. Amory, Attorney General the Honourable Vincent Byron and Mrs. Byron, and the Director General of the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, Lesroy Williams, today, Friday, May 20th, attended the inauguration of the Republic of China Taiwan's first female president, Dr. Tai Ing-wen, and her vice president, Chen Chien-jen. According to Taiwan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Prime Minister Harris is among almost 700 heads of state, diplomats and foreign dignitaries from 59 countries who witnessed the inauguration. According to a release from the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service, in his official remarks delivered on the occasion of the inauguration of President Tai, Prime Minister Harris was expected to congratulate her while highlighting the 32-year friendship between the two countries and his government's desire for that bilateral friendship to continue and grow stronger. He was also expected to highlight Taiwan's rejection of limitations of gender for those aspiring to serve at the highest levels of government and its democratic maturity that ushered in a seamless and orderly transition of power. The ways in which Taiwan has partnered with St. Kitts and Nevis in the areas of education, agriculture, technology, and culture were also expected to be outlined. While in Taiwan, Prime Minister Harris's delegation is expected to visit the Information and Technology Court at Taiwan's High Court, the CCTV Control Center at the Taipei City Police Department, the Embassy of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, and Penghu. Prime Minister Harris is also expected to make his first call on President Tai Ing-wen and hold a meeting with the students from St. Kitts and Nevis who are studying in Taiwan. Taiwan's resident ambassador to St. Kitts and Nevis, His Excellency George Gary Chow, is accompanying the delegation. The Nevis Sixth Form College over the last 2 days hosted an exhibition which displayed for the public the work of the institution's art and design students. Teacher Troy Jeffers spoke to us about the reason for the exhibition.
What it is to, first of all, showcase the students' talent, to show society or New Vision society that, what they are capable of. Also, to encourage people to get on board and to recognize the importance of pushing the artistic field, motivating students to pursue their passion. I'm quite pleased with it. Being the teacher, sometimes they might say that, well, you're a little bit demanding, but all I'm doing is demanding the best of them. So what we have here, I'm very pleased with it. But I know that there's always room for improvement.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Wakely Daniel, was among those who viewed the display.
I am simply blown away at the exhibition, the pieces that we have here this morning. It speaks to the creativity of our New Vision people. And I've often said, and I will say it here this morning, that we need more of this in Nevis. We need more artists, more musicians, etc. Such things will not only bode well for our festivities such as Culturama, but our holistic development in general. There is absolutely no reason as to why we have to go outside and ask persons to come in and to use their creativity when we have Culturama, etc. We have them right here on the island of Nevis. And this exhibition here this morning tells us that Nevisians are creative, Nevisians are resourceful, and I am extremely happy that I'm here this morning witnessing this, experiencing this.
According to Director of the Nevis Sixth Form College, Pamela Pemberton, the institution has been offering the art and the design course since September of 2012, and all the students who have taken the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination have received passing grades. Additionally, the Nevis Sixth Form College has received the second and the third best results in the Federation on 2 occasions. 19 students are set to sit the exam in 2016. The general public is asked to note that the Nevis Circuit of the Eastern Caribbean Supreme Court will be closed to the public from noon daily from Monday 23rd to Wednesday 25th May 2016. Assistant Registrar Melissa Fleming apologizes for any inconvenience caused by the closure and advises that normal office hours, 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., will resume on Thursday, May 26th. All concerned are asked to be guided accordingly. Meantime, the general public is also advised that the dental units in Gingerland and Charlestown will be closed for business on Tuesday 24th and Wednesday 25th May 2016. The units will be reopened for business on Thursday, May 26th. All appointments will be rescheduled. The Nevis Dental Unit apologizes for the inconvenience this brief closure may have caused. Still to come, Nevis Blues Festival is #1 on list of international music festivals. We'll give you the details after this break.
The Department of Community Development invites the general public to join with us in celebrating Community Development Month from May 1st to May 31st, 2016. The month will be filled with exciting and educational activities such as open day at various community centers, a panel discussion on Let's Talk, a talent show, a flea market, a jumbo sale, and a community development day. Community development activities build stronger and more resilient communities.
Come you, come me, come let us unite and make a better Nivision community. Our community, our commitment, our concern.
As a responsible taxpayer, you help to finance free health care at all health centers on Nevis. Thank you for putting country above self. This message was brought to you by the Inland Revenue Department, Nevis. Be a responsible citizen.
Celebrating the old, showcasing the new. Culturama 42.
Welcome back. In order to have a consumer market for bread made from cassava flour, market development is required, so noted Vermaran Estevor, Regional Project Coordinator for the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO. Estevor was on Wednesday, May 18th, speaking at a sampling session which culminated 2 days of training in bread making.
We currently don't have a bread that contains 40% cassava in the market, or do we? No, so therefore, we have to engage the consumer. Engaging the consumer is also something that is encouraged, that we encourage private sector partnership to do that. The public sector, private sector partnership is a critical partnership as well for this mechanism to work, for this product to be promoted. In order to advertise, in order to increase consumer awareness of cassava, it can't be left to government alone. It has to be in partnership with the private sector. For your bakeries to come on board and say, yes, we're going to join you in promoting this product that we also believe has benefit, not just for national development, but also a competitive price point, because people are in business to earn revenue. So one of the things that also stems from this, in addition to setting up a value chain, is to establish this public-private sector partnership within that value chain committee to drive the market development aspect of it.
The FAO is supporting the development of the region's cassava industry by introducing stakeholders to finished products with the aim of allowing them the opportunity to build national industries.
This is a product that can go easily and quickly into your public purchase markets. We have institutions like our hospitals that buy bread. We have our school feeding program where we serve sandwiches. We have our prisons. We have our defense force. We need to get them on board, because when they come on board, it helps to create the demand for the product. By creating demand, we create a chain of activities that then need to operate together to take place to deliver a product.
The training, coordinated by the Ministry of Agriculture as one of its activities for Agriculture Awareness Month, targeted local bakeries, supermarkets, chefs, and agro-processors.
When we saw our product, we couldn't believe. Everybody was really chuffed. And so, Ms. Estevor, We, from the group this morning, we will run with it. If nobody else is going to run with it, the participants, I am going to be behind everyone. If the bakeries don't want to do it, the agro-processors will.
I can definitely see this application working in the schools. As you know, we all love bread, especially the youngsters. So this healthy option for them, using the cassava flour and the grated cassava, would be very beneficial to them. And not even bread. We can use this and make dumplings for soup. We can use this in pastry. Say if we want to bake a cake, we can mix in some cassava flour as well, and play around with different ideas and see what so we can come up with and see what the kids like.
When I saw the bread, honestly, I could not differentiate between 100% wheat flour as against a mix of cassava. The smell, I could not differentiate either. But when it came down to the tasting, it's awesome. This is something that I personally am familiar with, but to see it here on Nevis, cassava bread, is something that I think all of us watching should have a sample of. And I know when you sample it, you'll buy into it, you'll want cassava bread, no more 100% wheat flour from here on. It's an awesome product.
And finally, Darius Baptist of YRB on location has listed the Nevis Blues Festival as the #1 music festival to check out around the world. Baptist was one of the journalists invited by the Nevis Tourism Authority to experience the second edition of the Nevis Blues Festival in April. The festival offers a program of international artists over 3 nights, the very best of blues, soul, funk, and blues rock. As quoted on the Nevis Blues Festival website, the magic of this festival is its intimacy and the amazing location right on the beach at Oali. Come with friends or make new friends while you're there. Either way, it's the perfect place to relax and enjoy great music. Meantime, the festival's organizers say they are delighted that the Nevis Blues Festival is already among the best music festivals in the Caribbean, as selected by USA Today and Fest 300, a list of the world's top 300 music and cultural festivals. That's it for this evening's edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Good night.
Exposition Nevis presents the Tourism Awards Gala and Dance under the theme All Things Tourism, Savor the Flavor at the prestigious and world-renowned Four Seasons Resort on Saturday, May 28th from 6 p.m. to 12 midnight. Tickets are available at the Office of the Ministry of Tourism from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Mondays to Fridays for $150. Musical entertainment will be provided by the groovy Casanova Band. The Ministry of Tourism invites one and all to come and savor its flavor as a night of enchantment awaits all.